But we're actually.
All right, good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope you had a good week. Um, got Daryl up here. Let's see who
Oh,
we got in the chat here. We got Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? Ben, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in.
hey,
So,
Ben.
yeah, Daryl and I were just talking about the weather in there in the green room that we've been having, and they've had snow for what 4 days now on the ground down there.
No, about almost a week.
Almost a week, yeah.
I mean, this time around we've had it. Last week we had some on the ground. It snowed, but it got gone, and then it went back to uh, and then what last I think right after we got off the stream, it started snowing then, and
Yeah,
so
we got snow last Saturday night because I went into work Sunday morning and helped clear snow, and then I think we were in again Monday morning. Yeah, Monday morning, and then I was in yesterday morning. Got that got called in for that. But yeah, my week has been eventful, I guess, at work. You should say. Um, we had one of the newer guys in the grounds department last Sunday after the regular snow crew had left. He is going out and hitting some spots that needed a little more attention because we had some good winds and stuff. And on the way back down to the shop after they were done, um, he clipped a telephone pole with the snow brush and bent it bad enough it can't be repaired, so it's got to be replaced. Of course, it's on one of the Ventrex, and that style of brush is no longer made. So I got a hold of my dealer, and they were talking that there's only three of them left in the country. I got
holy
one
cow.
head. I got one headed my way.
Well,
So
in a situation like that, they won't allow you to go ahead and since they ain't but three, and you can't go ahead and order the three. You order the
uh,
two of them, extra one.
no, because I don't have it in my budget to buy it. I barely had enough in my budget for equipment this left over um, from July till now to buy this one. So, um, so yeah, we get
Uh,
well. Actually, the new style brushes they have for the Ventrex, they're a bolt. They're a quick attach of the same thing. It's just the way they're made is different. Um, so we don't we price when we priced a new one, which we're not getting. It was priced with the new style brush on it. We just don't want to. At this point in time, I don't want to buy a new style brush and then have to buy backup parts to have on the shelf right now too. You know,
yeah,
because I like to have some of the wear item parts handy on hand. That way, if something happens, I don't have to I don't have to wait for parts to get in. So, hi Tommy, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in.
yeah. It's well.
So,
Do they sell a kit to try to be able to so you'll be able to transfer that over to the new style brushes?
the tractors, the attachment point and everything is identically the same. It's the brush unit itself. They've redesigned it. It's actually a nicer design. Um, I kind of like the newer design, but like I said, there's wear items that go along with it, and I don't, you know, it's I think it's right around 7,000 for that brush itself, and I would probably have another couple thousand in wear item parts to have on the shelf in case something happens while we're
Yeah.
while we're in the middle of a snow event. Hey
Yeah.
Tyler, how you doing?
Hey, Tyler.
So
Yeah.
had that happen, and then also that Sunday when I got in, the boss man was like, "Hey, the auger on our salt spreader on the big truck's not spinning." So I looked at it; the chain had popped off, and I put a brand new chain on it because the old one was really rusted up, and it's you know. So I put a new chain on it, and the sprocket was kind of tweaked a little bit. I'm like, oh, it'll stay on long enough to get through this. I'll look at it later. Well, when I got done doing snow, I went back to the shop. The truck was sitting there, and I started looking at it. Here, the gearbox that runs the auger itself, right below the mount, it kind of chokes. There's a big flat plate, and it kind of chokes down, and then the gearbox is there. Where that choke point's at is so corroded and rotted from all the years of salt and stuff, it's cracked, and it's actually hanging down from the mount.
Ouch.
So I put a strap around it to hold it in place to keep it from, breaking off. I ordered a new one. That was $1,200. So, yeah. Hey, Scott, how you doing, buddy?
Wood metal.
Wood and metal, how you doing? So I got that going on. I'm gonna have to fix that coming up this week. And plus, I think I talked about the new motor mounts and stuff for the one Ventrek, the upgrade kit last week. Well, I was supposed to do that Saturday morning. We got called in for snow, so I didn't bother working on it at all. So I got to do that yet this coming week. And while we were having our snow event yesterday, the one plow driver said, "Hey, my plow's not working right. The wing extension isn't. It's supposed to slide out first and then kind of flop over to make a box. Yeah. Well, as soon as you start pushing out, it flops over and then slides out. And then if you retract it, it'll go straight. But it's not supposed to flip like that right away. So I got to look at that. So, hey, Rail. How you doing, Rail?
We can blame Rail. He's the one sending us all this doggone cold weather over here.
I believe it.
He's out there in his bikini shorts out there in the shop where they're working on the Corvair. I mean, not the Corvair, the Vega. And
the Vega, oh my God.
And so we'll blame that on Rail.
Elaine had a baby.
So yeah, I got a lot going on for next starting at work. What really sucks is I can't video any of it.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing? Oh, Wayne got up to 26 today. Wow.
We got 29, so we still winning today. So far.
Went out last night. We just got lucky.
Hey, Mater. John Schroeder.
Friday night, Mater. Yes, we got all day. We went in Friday morning, and it kind of snowed on and off all day long. We had it cleaned up pretty good at the end of the day, and then overnight we got another inch or so. So we went in and did a quick cleanup yesterday morning. So
yeah, I seen that, Scott. That it was down in it got down in the 20s last night in Daytona. I mean, that's something that
it got cold down there.
You don't really see a whole lot of that. See, look at there. See, Rail admitted it. He's the one turned the air conditioning on, blowing it this way.
Yeah, he said it got up to 40 there today. But so yeah, yesterday I went in for that snow removal, and decided I'm going to go to Walmart and get my stuff that I need. I'm not going to wait till Sunday morning. Now I know why I go at 6 o'clock in the morning. That place is, oh, it's ridiculous during the day. So, but yeah, made it through that fine. Come home, decided I was going to get my plow tractor out. Didn't use it all last week or last year. Never got enough snow at one point in time to justify getting it out and using it. So I bought a gallon of fresh fuel on the way home, dumped it in. It fired right up. Loving life, buddy. Went out, plowed my whole driveway, and my mailbox is on the opposite side of the street. So I always make a pass for the mailman. And there's a culvert underneath the road that opens up right past our mailboxes because there's mine and my neighbor across the street. Mailboxes are together. So I plowed it and everything. I'm like, well, I'll push a little bit more, push it a little bit further into that ditch. Yeah, I dropped the front right tire down into the ditch with the plow. The tractor went in and dipped down nose first with that tire, and then it started going sideways. My fat butt rolled off of it. I thought it was coming all the way over. So we got it. I got it shut off or idled down, and I grabbed the rear end of it, thinking I could slide it over and get it backed up out of it. Was given a little bit of a help. No, I couldn't. I mean, I could get the back wheel on the ground, but it wouldn't get enough of a bite to pull that plow and that wheel back up over that culvert. So I had to get my truck out and hook a strap to it, get it pulled back up on the road. Yeah, I sent a little too hard there, brother. One of my neighbors did stop as I was getting ready to hook the strap up, but he's probably, I don't know, 70s, something like that. And he's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. He kind of looked down. He's like, I don't know if I can be much of a help, but I can. I'm like, no, man, I got her. You and your wife can, just keep on and going. I don't, you don't. It looked like they were kind of dressed up or, had nicer clothes on. So, hi, Lisa Ann. Thank you, dear, for stopping in.
Lisa Ann, and then there was somebody else we missed for a minute.
But
Roadrunner.
Oh, hey, Roadrunner. Oh, yeah, I see him right there. How you doing, Roadrunner? But yeah, after that, I went, put the tractor back away, shut it off, and come in the house and did a little cleaning and stuff in here, and just kind of vegged out for the rest of the day. I didn't even. I was traumatized.
Yep.
Well, when the only thing I could think of whenever I rolled, when it was rolling over is, where's my cell phone? Is it still in my truck, or is it, is it my? And I'm like, oh, okay, it's in my pocket. And then when I hit the ground and the tractor was still coming, I'm like, it just kind of flashed in my mind. You got to be able to get to your cell phone to call somebody. Well, once I got over and I rolled away from the tractor and it didn't completely come over, I felt around, and it was in my kangaroo, because I had a pullover hoodie on. It was in my kangaroo pocket, and of course it got full of snow, but I don't care about that, But that's one of my, I guess, fears in the back of my mind, being single here. If something happens, and I need to make sure I carry my cell phone with me more than I do, just in case for stuff like that, because I don't, who knows how long I would have laid there if somebody wouldn't have stopped, or,
Yeah, I when I was about 7 or 8, the old man had a little cub tractor, and he had the disc and all that on the back of the tractor. Well, he cranked it up and was letting me ride it around in the field right in front of the house. So I got the brave idea that I was gonna go up there and plow Granddaddy's corn. So I went. I went up through that plowed ground with the with at the end of the rows, and the uh, the dirt where it had already been plowed, it snatched the steering wheel out of my hand. It drove right up a fence post and was sitting there rocking back and forth. Well, the Life of Georgia insurance man happened to be at the house collecting his money, and I don't know which one yet made it down there the quickest when they seen that tractor stand on his end. And it's still sitting there just trying to chug some more, but the disc had it up off the wheels up bouncing on to keeping it from going, keep trying to go through. And I was halfway down to one of the corn rows, and Daddy couldn't see me, and I was just trying to get the heck away from him. And I almost got my hiney tore up that day.
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to be more cautious now that I'm like older. I don't bounce like a Tigger no more.
Mm-mm.
You know, I kind of splat like a Pooh Bear. And John's asked if they need to take up a collection to get me one of those medical alert buttons. I don't think I need quite that yet. I just need to keep in my mind that I do need to keep my cell phone handy.
Hey,
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I'm almost at the age and the health wise to need one of the medical alerts. So.
Oh, hey, you do
Yeah, because that's one of the other reasons I moved my washer and dryer up from the basement upstairs. The wood stairs going down to the basement. I mean, they're still in good shape, but I'm not in good shape with the arthritis kicking in. It just so it was a good idea to bring that up here. Just makes it easier on me, and I just need to quit doing stupid young stuff like I used to.
Yeah, the diabetic neuropathy. This cold weather is really working on me with the diabetic neuropathy. So.
Well, and stupid me yesterday when I on that tractor, I instead of just going to get the truck right away, I grabbed hold of the rear end and figured I'm going to just slide this thing over and get the back wheels more squared on the road and just back it up on. I don't know if y'all know about them Cub Cadet tractors. Them rear ends are heavy. They're all cast iron. Yeah, I can feel it in my back and my arms today that, I gave her probably 5 or 6 good jerks. I mean, I got it moved over a couple feet, but it didn't slide on the snow and ice like I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
So.
You'll learn that you can't do what we used to could. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is a couple of years ago I thought about making a cab for that thing, just one of the vinyl, like a metal frame with a vinyl cover on it. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't because when that tractor kind of laid over, I just kind of rolled off and rolled out of the way. If that cab would have been on there, I would have been really screwed because there ain't no way I could have climbed up and out. Because I actually slid off the seat onto the ground. Yeah, well, I'm not quite to the point that I can't get back up off the ground unless I'm like physically hurt. But yeah, new pains every day.
I can't squat anymore and get on my knees or anything to work on my knees. I got to actually set my butt down to do what I'd have to do off my knees because I can't. My knees won't allow me to do it anymore. So
I can still throw cardboard under a vehicle and get down there and get working on it. It might take me a little bit to get back up off the ground, but I can do it still. But I did tell my boss, I said, we won't be having this for too many more years, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there for a while, when the weather was going from the warm to the cold and back and forth real bad. Um, I was taking a leave just about every day, and decided I don't want to start that regiment until I absolutely have to. So I've kind of weaned myself off of it and only take it on really really bad days. And it's more in my hands than anything. My back a little bit, but that's from years of abuse. It's more in my hands and stuff now. But I just deal with it and find alternative means of doing what I need to do. Love cordless power tools.
Uh,
You know, so
well, if I could turn back the clock 20 years or 30 years, I would definitely try to take better care of myself, but I didn't think I lived this long.
amen. If I could turn it back 30 years when I was doing diesel mechanics and stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff that I would not be doing. I would not have done the way I did it. Yeah, I regret it almost every day. Um, so yeah, and that's what I try to tell all the younger guys and younger mechanics. They make hammers out of steel for a reason. Your hands are not hammers. Don't pound something in place with your bare hands. Use a hammer.
Yeah. Done that. I've done that a many times too. I just didn't want
Oof.
jumping in and out of daggum semi trailers and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff.
Yep. Well, I can remember, loading up, half a dozen or more semi tires, tires and rims to take them, to the tire shop to get them redone or whatever, and not even putting the tailgate down, just leaning them up against the side, squatting down, picking them up, and throwing them up over, flipping them up over the side of the bed of the truck.
Yeah, I've
You know,
done that
and that
too.
and that was a weekly thing. We'd do, 6 tires a week sometimes, and every time flip them up over and you know uh, do that kind of stuff. Putting wet lines on semis, putting a PTO in. Never used a jack. I'd always put slide it underneath there on some cardboard. Get over there where it needs to go. Pick it up, set it on my chest. Get a bolt in each hand. Take my hand, raise that sucker up, and kind of arch your chest up. Get it up there, and put a bolt in it.
Yeah. I've done car transmissions that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
trying to put them in to get it up high enough that I could get the first bolt started.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can remember helping buddies pull transmissions and put them back in on the ground, having the car jacked up on cinder blocks just high enough that you can slide the transmission in and out under the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back in them days, you didn't know what a lift was. You had to do everything on the ground.
Oh, I didn't have access to a lift until I started where I'm at now. 20 years ago, and I thought that was the greatest thing, man. To be able just to throw it on the rack and change the oil.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, being around loud equipment, machinery, and vehicles, and oh yeah, my hearing suffered. If there's a lot of background noise, I have a hard time hearing people. And that's where it's funny. There's a lot of background noise. I can barely hear people. but I can hear my refrigerator kick on and off when it's dead quiet in this house, and it drives me nuts. I can, if my toilet's running, I can hear it running, and it drives me nuts.
Yep.
So yeah, I love my lift. I would love to have one here, a 4-post drive on. Someday maybe I will, but right now my garages don't have the height in it to be able to do that. I've been kind of planning in my head how I would do it. I would probably build an extension out on the front of my garage to put the lift in, So, and
Yeah.
I would.
I did. Mine is got height to put a lift in, but my age, I don't feel like I'm gonna probably be doing that much on the worth price of buying a lift to go in there. So.
Oh, my gantry crane that I built just out of cheap. I mean, it's not it. I mean, it'll lift like a car engine or anything, but it's good enough for the small engine stuff and that I do. That is the best thing I've ever built. Um, you know it, and it just so happens that it's just wide enough to go over my airlift for my table lift there for my tractors and stuff. I thought it was going to be a little narrow, but it's just the perfect width to go over it. And yeah, oh yeah, that is a game changer. Having that thing, I would love to have a lift to where I could. It's like one of the ones that come off the side of the wall that that you can roll back and forth.
Yeah.
That would be really awesome. But yeah, if I would have built the garage I'm in right now, I would have made it so that I could get a lift in it. But this garage was here whenever I bought the place, and I mean there was plans on expanding the shop and to be able to get, because I can't even get my full size Dodge in there, the one that's a little high. There's the door is just not high enough to get it in. But I would have built it to where I could get bigger stuff in. Right now, got until I get this siding and roof and stuff all straightened around and figured out. I'm not spending any money extra that I don't have to. I was going to look for a vehicle, but it'll probably be more towards spring or whatever until I do. So, but I even stopped looking for a minibus. So, but that may come back around when I get my taxes back. That $500-600 I get back. Put it in the savings account with a couple other hundred I got saved up. Maybe I can find one, but as of right now, buying another truck or anything like that, that's all on the back burner. So, but what I would like to do is either add on to my shop with a lean-to, or get one of those bring-in buildings. The ones that you can rent to own.
No.
I gotta check what prices are for, because I've got steel. I think probably enough steel, or most of all the steel I need to put a lean-to up off the side of the shop, just to get rid of that temporary vinyl or tarp garage thing I got out there in the driveway. And
What I won't put on that building next year.
but I need something a little better.
Ass.
Hey Willie, how you doing, buddy?
Really?
Yeah, this is the second winter I think for that tarp garage, and it's starting to show its its age. So as long as it makes it through the winter, we'll be good. I'll either have to thin the herd or build on or rent to own one of them buildings. Uncle Mark, how you doing, buddy? So, but hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing all right, man. I was thinking about you the other day. I was watching Diesel Creek. And he's talking about the steam pike, steam pike or whatever that steam show goes to. I thought about you, buddy.
Hello, Mr. Jeff.
But yeah, if I do one mud stir, if I do the lean-to, it's gonna be the length of my garage, which I think is 22 or 24 foot, and I want to probably go at least 15 foot out. It'll probably still have a dirt gravel floor for right now because there ain't no way I'll be able to afford concrete too. But
So you get a couple feet bigger.
yeah, mine's starting to show some stretch marks where it on the sides where it turns and goes up into the roof. Like I said, hopefully it lasts through the rest of the winter, and then first thing in the spring I'll start decide on what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to lean towards doing just the add-on to the side of the garage. It'd be a lot easier to go off the back, but that would involve a lot more fill dirt and fill and everything else. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
I mean, we're saving up. We got to put a daggum dog fence around this whole property here, so some kind of fence around here to keep this devil in the yard.
Devil. Uncle Mark says it's plus 32 degrees instead of the normal minus 35. Dude, he's probably out there sunning himself in the bikini, you know.
Yeah, them doggone Canadians are hogging up all the heat this year and sending it down south.
Well, I wish they would just take the geese back.
No, I did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought about putting extra bracing and stuff in mine. My canopy's garage was always meant to be temporary. So, like I said, I'm gonna start pricing some posts and some lumber, and then we'll go from there. So, yeah, I would like to go to the Pike Steam Show to meet up with Matt from Diesel Creek. I think it would be pretty cool. Him and what's his name from Scrappy Industries, his buddy. You know, I think they're both pretty cool dudes. 63 today. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a heat wave. Yeah, we're supposed to get up into the upper 30s and low 40s and rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here at least.
That's us.
Yeah,
Tomorrow night, Friday.
it's supposed to be warming up, but it's still gonna be reporting on rain. Supposed to be so.
Well, when I shot that last video that I just put out Saturday, that was earlier this week, and literally whenever I went into the garage and fired up that furnace after work, the first day was 12 degrees. It ran continuously for the whole entire time I was out there, And I was out there like 2.5 hours, and it was 55 degrees. So that's
Yep. Yep. It's definitely. I mean, I was gonna go. I need go out there and the shop the other day, and it was just I didn't even think about it. I thought about it, then I rolled over and went back to sleep.
yeah.
I didn't even throw a leg out from underneath the blanket. It was so doggone cold. So
Yeah, much just that's $330 for all the 2x4s for the frame and everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a floor in it right now. It would probably be just some backfill compacted with some gravel on it. But I want to go at least 15 foot wide, and the length of the building, whether it's on the back or the side. The back would be the easiest to do, but the that would make more fill coming around the side of the building because my yard really tapers down around the side and back of the garage.
yeah.
16 by 4. Yeah. The concrete floor won't
Get over here again. I'm gonna be
probably won't never happen. If I do anything, it'd probably be a wooden floor joist and like a 2x style flooring. But yeah, and if I did concrete, I would do it, but I would also put heat in the floor, and that would be my primary workspace then, because even with my alpaca socks, my feet still get cold out there in the shop, and that's one hard thing that I gotta keep dealing with is the cold feet. Yeah, might have to put an extra blanket on if the temperatures stay. No, we're supposed to warm up a little bit. Yeah, I went out and started my truck the one morning, and it started. It wasn't real happy about it, but I think it said 4 degrees. But by the time I drove from here into work, it went up to 8. So, temperature, we're in shed. Yeah, my brother actually has a bunch of rough sawn lumber left from when he had like 102 pine trees taken down in his. Well, we took them down, but then he had them milled up into lumber, 2x lumber, and he's still got a bunch of that left. It just everything needs to be cut, straightened, and I mean I don't know how straight I'd have to have it to build my garage, but so I would basically just for ease. Buy the materials like the 2x6s for the roof rafters,
Yeah. Well,
And I
Kevin,
think
it don't matter how big a shop you got, it's still gonna get cluttered up so much that you still have to worry about whether you got room to work in it.
Kevin, just earlier this fall, my friend Danny and his girl come over, April, and they spent 4 days over here, 4 or 5 hours a day, and we completely cleaned out. I mean, we cleaned a lot of stuff out, and
Well,
Dark stuff? Tell him I'll clean that out. So you both work, I'll clean that out. Then have it on too.
all right, Willie. Good night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in, and hope you stay warm there, man. But yeah, I am so happy that it's got plenty of room to work now. I don't have to move stuff around to make room and to just do my things. I still need to clean my workbench off. I still haven't got to my workbench, but I will. I promise I will get to it. But you know, and I did buy some O24 wire, my Miller welder, and it welds much nicer now. Doesn't seem like it's straining as much. That's what I used when I welded did that project there from Saturday's video. So I'm pretty happy about that. You know, she's welding nice, but you know, it.
Do not give her any food. She's had hers.
Yeah, you could fit 2 cars on mine. Cars, not pickup trucks. The pickup truck just barely fits in roof wise. Lengthwise, you can't get a full size long bed truck in there because there's a workbench straight in. But yeah, I have no desire to put a full size vehicle in my garage. I would like to, like I said, eventually someday have a 4-post lift in a garage area. But there's a big downside to that too. You gain all kinds of friends.
Well, when you got a lift,
Yeah,
it's just like an advertisement says, "Hey, I need to change some tires or rotate my tires. Can I use
Right.
the lift?
right.
Change the oil in my truck."
I mean, I get enough now. You know, people are like, "Hey, you got a lift at work, don't you?" Well, yeah. You think we can swing by and throw my car up on it sometime? And I need to look underneath of it. Well, yeah, but you know, like especially on the weekends, I got to move like 5 vehicles out of the way to be able to get to that lift because we park all of our service vehicles and stuff inside at night and over the weekends, and you know, you got to move a lot of stuff to get it out of the way. You know, and they don't take that in consideration because, you know, if they say, well, I'll be there at 8:00, you know, I'm there at 7 moving vehicles out. They get there, bring their vehicle in, we put it up, we look, 15, 20 minutes, half hour, whatever. They back out. Oh, okay, thank you, man. We'll talk to you later. They leave. I got another half an hour putting vehicles away. You know,
That is always the case. I mean,
Kevin, I cleaned out my garage good enough that I could probably technically get at least two more tractors in there to work on. But I'm not. I'm keeping it nice and open, and you know, I can pull my little welding table out from alongside the wall and pull it out into a nice big area, and I can get around it and work and do whatever I need to. And then when I'm done, clean stuff up, slide it back in there, put the welder rate back there, and yeah, Delisa, go ahead and, you know, as long as it's not offensive, you know, or against community guidelines, you can post what you need to. And by the way, talking about posting, I don't know if Bocce's listening or hiding in the corner or not, but it is Girl Scout cookie time. I seen she posted on Facebook, Sky is selling cookies again. So if you all have Facebook, find her on Facebook, go click on the link and order some cookies from Sky. I may actually break my diet to order some cookies because they're looking pretty dang good.
well,
So
I can't because I got scolded big time the other day. My diabetes my A1C was way out of whack the other day, so I got scolded big time. So.
Well, Darryl, just because you order them don't mean you got to eat them, buddy. You can donate them to other people, and
Well,
you know.
if they're in the house, I'm gonna eat it. So.
Well,
I have hid food from you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll text you my address. You can order them, and I'll store them for you. You know, so yeah, I'll keep them here for you.
Well,
Yeah. That's why I cleaned mine, Kevin, so I could actually do something and shoot some decent video without having to, put stuff outside or cover it up with tarps, because YouTube's starting to get a little picky on messy shop areas and stuff like that. They're starting to, they want they don't want the messy garages and stuff. They like the
They don't want shade trees to be able to do nothing. So.
right. Definitely Mudster. But actually, there's a budget grocery store that I shop at all the time, and they actually have a cookie called a Mint Thin, and they are identical to the Thin Mints. Yeah, they're awesome. I used to get them all the time. Haven't bought any since I've done my diet. And they also had the lemon cookies, which lemon cookies are one of my weaknesses. I love lemon cookies and shortbreads. I like the Christmas tin of shortbread cookies. This is the first year in many, many years that I haven't went out and bought one and ate the thing myself. So,
Wow. I mean, I like the Dollar General ones. They buy the same flavor as the Girl Scout cookies, but
The Walmart brand is, I can't tell the difference.
it's up to $12 now. $12 a box.
Yeah.
holy cow!
Now is that shipping probably too?
Now there's
Nice picking
one
them
at
up
Walmart where they're sitting in a van.
where it was set up at Walmart.
Oh.
They always set up in front of Walmart, and I'm like, they got them posted on Facebook wanting people to come up there and buy it for $12. I'm like, forget
Well,
that.
These are I used to get them at Save a Lot. There's a grocery store around here called Save a Lot, and that's their knockoffs. And
Do they
I
still-
actually had a box of Thin Mints, and I had a box of the Mint Thins. You lay them side by side, break them open, it's the same cookie. I guarantee it.
Wow.
They probably come out of the same manufacturing place.
They basically do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've hauled them. I've hauled the name brand Girl Scout cookies and all that. So I'm not going to spoil their surprise, but basically they come out. Let's just say they do basically come out the same stuff, same assembly lines.
Mhm.
All right. I mean, and I get it. I mean, it's $12 a box, but it is for a good cause. If Dollar General or any of them said, hey, we want $8 a carton for ours, no way. But $12 to support the Girl Scouts, which is a very good organization. I could, I won't buy the usual like 10 boxes I used to buy, but I will track that link down, and I'll buy a couple boxes. I've seen those candy bars, and I've heard other people say that they're really, really good. I have not yet tried one, so.
Well, she's about to put them out of business right here.
She's keeping them in business. You mean?
Well, she's keeping them in business, but
That one at
but
Dollar
they say
General,
stay sold out right here.
I keep buying them out.
There's Miss Bocce.
Hey, speak of the devil. Bocce, we were just discussing the Girl Scout cookies. If you have Sky's link and would like to post it, in case anybody would like to support the Girl Scouts, please feel free to post it. You're more than welcome to. That's a good organization, and you can post away. And yes, I will be ordering some this year, at least a couple boxes. Even though they're not on my diet, I will order a couple. I just gotta choose. I know one box is gonna be a Thin Mint. and I gotta decide whether the other one's gonna be lemon or the shortbreads or oh yeah, Daryl and them said that the girls outside of Walmart were selling them for $12 a box.
They do. They do.
Are they not? How much are they
How much
for?
are they?
I didn't look on Sky's. I didn't click on Sky's link yet
I never
to decide
buy.
which.
That's why they're
Well,
buying
even
too much.
even the kids are crooks around here. So I mean,
No, it's because Wabo's right behind Walmart, and they know.
Okay, so it says $6 a box. Okay, then I guess I'm not gonna have to decide on which boxes I'm gonna order. I can order 4 different ones, just like I was planning on. Awesome! Yeah.
well, you just
Buy one get one free.
what you got to do though, Ed, is order them one box per day, and that way one box will get missed or misplaced, misshipped or something or another, and it'll show up 6 months later. Well,
No,
what happened? What was that? What you did happen to, or was that Mark?
That was Mark. But I'm kind of I'm kind of hoping that if I put it off till the very last minute, it'll be springtime and be warm, and maybe it'll be personally delivered. But yeah, I can get my Samoans, I can get my lemon cookies, I can get my thin mints, and I can get my shortbreads. All my favorites. But I was looking at the chocolate covered peanut butter ones. Those look pretty good too. So I might have to order 5 boxes.
Just go ahead and get one extra for hard times and make it 6.
Just go on.
He will. He won't admit it, but he will.
Just go on and make it a case, there, Ed.
That's what I do when I buy it. Tell you what I do when I get off Amazon. I buy the whole damn box.
Yeah, that's the way Delisa had started buying off Amazon, buying them doggone whatever them things. I can't say them. Buenos or whatever it is. She buys the whole box of them when she buys them. So.
Well, it comes out that expensive bar.
There you go. She's got 2 more years in the Girl Scouts. She's been in the Girl Scouts since kindergarten, and her troop is saving up for an international trip. That will be awesome. So all right. There's the link. All right. That's Sky's personal sales link. It says Sky right on it. I can tell. I'm a sharp one today. So y'all go help her. I will definitely be clicking the link here in the next few days, and I'll probably just end up ordering 6 boxes. $40. It's for a good cause.
We'll have yard sale. We gotta get money for that damn fence.
All right, Scott. I'll definitely keep that in mind when it comes closer to springtime there. See where my finances are at with this, like I said, with the house and stuff. So I'm gonna have to cut it. Jump. That's right. You can't get it. Mine like a steel trap. Might need a little lubing, but we're there, baby. So, but yeah. So, but yeah. Like I said, I'll probably end up ordering 99 with a 350. That's a 5.3 liter or something like that.
5.7. 350 is a 5.7.
Yeah, 5.7. Well, if it's a 99, then it should be a 5.3 or a 6.0. I don't think they did the 5.7s and the 99s. I think 97 or 8 was the last year for those.
Don't you dare.
Oh, it's 5. It is a 5.7.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know they still did the 5.7s in 99. My truck's a 2000, and my old work truck was a 99, and both of those were 5.3s. Yeah, it could. Yeah, yeah, true. It could be the old body style, being the Tahoe.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. There was a split. I know the pickup trucks, the 3/4 and 1 tons were the old body style, and the half tons were the new body style with the 5.3s and stuff. It says 5.7. Okay. Yep. So it must be the mid-year split on them, the Tahoes.
But I know a 2000. I bought a 2000. It has 5.3 in it, but
Man, all of it ain't gonna have no water. Alicia just texted me.
Yeah, more like a plastic strainer that's clogged.
House.
huh?
Is it running good on that end of the house?
So
Or you think,
there's some.
is it still running good?
I ain't checked it in a while.
Okay, yeah. So it's the new body style with the old chassis, which are the same chassis. Yeah, the some of the early 99s half tons had the square headlights. Mid-year they did the body style change with the oval headlights in 99. And I know that because we had two 99 trucks. One was a 3/4 ton, one was a half ton, and you had to specify when you ordered parts which body style it was, if it was the year split or not.
I know
What?
that 2015 model GMCs, they got the worst headlight setup in the world. You cannot adjust the daggum things at all.
Nope, you can't. Well, you can.
One is pointed. One points towards the left. The right one points towards the left, and the left one points toward straight ahead. So you can't. You got a big dark spot on the driver on the right hand side of that. So
Well, you can't adjust them, but it's usually the adjusters are usually either hardened, and as soon as you go to adjust them, they break, and they won't, or they strip out.
I think you can go up and down, but you can't go side. You can't go side to side with them because
Right.
It's just, I've looked at them daggum things and everything else, and
Does she have her car?
it's the way they molded in.
Mm-hmm. No, but yeah. So y'all go click that link, and here I'll show it there. You can't click on it on the screen, but y'all click that link and support Sky. Get her out of the country.
Well, why do that? It looks like every other country's coming here now. So so maybe it won't cost as much with a ticket going the other way.
I just you talk about that. I just seen a guy that said he was going to sell everything he owns, sneak into Mexico, give up his American citizenship, and then sneak back into the United States as an illegal alien and get all the free taxes and all the all the free money and stuff that they're giving all the refugees and stuff.
Oh, they
So,
ain't going to the.
which sounds like a good idea to me, but
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of everything all the junk I've accumulated over the last 50 some years.
Well, I just don't. Hey, backwoods boy.
Hey, backwoods boy.
Yeah. Just put all that stuff in storage, Ed, and you got the key to the storage. You'd have the key to the storage building. Just go back and get it all out of storage. And
yeah, Bocce says send her across the pond. Is that where they're planning on going? Bocce is over to England. So, but all right, y'all. We hit the hour mark.
huh?
It's the usual thing. Time to go do my nightly chores to get ready for bed and get ready to go to work tomorrow. I've got a fun-filled week coming ahead, so I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out, and we will catch you all next week. Thank you. You got time for coffee? Yeah, got my coffee. So love you all. Y'all have a good evening.
Later, everybody.